Hello everyone, this video is about capital building mission on legendary level difficulty in Division 2. I'll try to make the video within 10 minutes to show you all the difficulty and tricky parts we proceed to this mission. This video is also a good reference to those of you who never tried legendary missions.
Agent down.
Now let's get to our video.
Agent deceased.
The first area is actually quite easy. Just remember to not try to face tank any enemy. Even for the red one, they can do high damage to you. So what we did was we just stay in a distance and try to kill the enemy using our skills. Try to be patient. After you clear out the first wave, this is a spot I prefer to stay for the second wave of enemy. The second wave has one tank, 2 purple dogs and several controllers. Just watch out for the Stinger hive on his backpack, and also sometimes controllers may rush to you. The third wave of enemy does not respawn unless you go there and trigger it. So I would suggest you to either wait for your skill to cool down or just place your skills before they respawn. This part can sometimes be tricky because they can rush you from both sides, the left and right side. So make sure you do not rush in too deep. Also, they have multiple supporters and medics, so make sure you focus on the supporters and medic first. That will help you to clear out the wave. The area before this area I forgot to record, but nothing fancy there, just a couple of normal enemies. Once you reach out to this part, the next area is kind of tricky. There's a jammer in the middle of the room, so 1 or 2 person has to go in there to take out the jammer first. If your team has like 1 or 2 really high DPS build, all of you can go to the second floor and take out the jammer from there. But since our team does not have really high DPS build, we just choose to go inside. 1 or 2 person go inside and take out the jammer first, and then we head back.
System
Go in there, take out the jammer in the middle of the room, then we head back.
System back online.
So basically, once you take out the jammer, you can choose your own way out throughout the wave. For me, I'm using a wild mask plus eclipse set. So basically, that will slowly take out the enemy. Because we have healing hives and all that, so it might take some time. You and your teammate has to be patient for this part. Unless you guys have really high DPS build, then you could rush in and take out all of them. Just be mindful that there will be 2 waves of enemies. So after you clear out the first wave, do not try to rush in. Here we go. For the next area, it should be easy for you guys to pass. I would suggest at least 1 person in your team in the jammer class, because totally in the hallway there will be 3 yellow dogs and multiple controllers. I wish multiple drones would rush towards you guys. Just do it cover by cover and take your time. Eventually you should be able to get it. It should be easy for you guys to pass. For the next area, I would suggest you open 1 door. Open 1 door only. After you open the door, place your skill inside of that room and slowly take out the enemy. If your team has multiple high DPS build, you could choose to open the door and rush in and take out all the enemies real quick. But in our case, and also most of the scenario, we need to random matchmaking. We don't have enough DPS build, so that's why we choose to stay at the hallway and clear the enemy slowly. Just be patient that they will have multiple supporters and medic, and it may take some time to clear out the wave, but eventually you should be able to take down all the enemies. I'm using a demolished turret. For you, feel free to choose any build and skill you want, and see, eventually you should be able to clear out the room. So for the next area, I would suggest you to play it safe. According to my own experience, always stay inside of this room. So after you open the door, place your skills outside of this room and slowly kill the enemies. Because once you go outside, there will be multiple yellow dogs, purple dogs, heavy tanks, small tanks waiting for you, see? Just like one shot. It can be a easily wipe out. So what I suggest would be lure them to this doorstep and take out them slowly. Just be patient, because you've been placed so far, you don't want to get a wipe out so quickly. So no matter what build you're using, you should be able to lure them to the doorstep and slowly take out them. Since this is an area before final boss, so after you clear out the enemies, you should be able to reach to the checkpoint. In the final area, after you open the door, head to the left corner to this tent. So make sure to stay in this tent for basically 90% of the time when you're doing the final area. In your team, at least you need 1 medic, 3 DPS or skill damage build. Because for this final part, this area will have a lot of heavy tank and also sniper dogs. So basically you need everyone's power to take on them real quickly. Focus on the heavy tank first, because your finger hive can really do a lot of damage to you. Yeah, after you kill all the tanks and sniper dogs, and then focus on the rest of the enemies. There's also another tip for this area. So in some time, one of your teammates may be down. You have to revive him or her immediately. So basically you need everyone's power and their DPS or their skill damage to take out the heavy tanks real quick. Just like we did. So eventually you will get the part where only the final boss is left. And there we go. So we clear out all the enemies except for the final boss. And then they should be easily to knock down. And boom, we even get a bighorn this time. It's actually my second bighorn. Thank you for watching.